So this year we're going to give everybody boat numbers. So when you get to the registration desk, whether it's Saturday afternoon or Sunday morning, you'll be given 2 sets of your boat numbers, and they'll be assigned ahead of time. And they're individual digits, so let's just assume the boat number is 301. We'll give you 2 3s, 2 zeros, and 2 1s. And then we've gone out of our way to find stickers that won't ruin your boat. But they're a little bit more difficult to put on. They take a little more time. But then they come right off. And we've tested, so they should stay on for the whole regatta. And then they should be really easy to remove, leaving no residue. It's vinyl transfer. And so everyone will get the numbers. We're letting you know about this ahead of time because this takes a little time. It's just really annoyingly tricky to get the paper off the back. And this could easily add 10 minutes to your routine. And so we are inviting everyone to come down to the shellhouse Saturday afternoon, and we'll send an email about timing to do this. And we'll actually have people on hand who could help you. And we'll help you do it. But notice the paper comes off, but then there's still the number attached to this film. And this is called transfer film. And then what we're gonna do is we can give you tape if you want to put a piece of tape to map your line. But you know, on something like this arrow, there's not a lot of space. So just want to make sure that there's enough space here to get all the numbers, and then have a rag on hand. You know, we have all of these microfiber cloths for drying. We'll give you something, but just make sure it's nice and clean so the vinyl sticks. And then what we're going to do is put the number on, and then get the black part sticking nicely. Like really get the black one in there. And now grab hold of this transfer film and very carefully and slowly, so that the black stays behind, peel across the black so that the black stays on the boat, the number stays on the boat, and then the transfer film comes off the boat, leaving the number behind. And notice how I'm not pulling away from the number, but I'm pulling flat across the boat. Oh, great. And now that sticks on, and we'll do one more to kind of show lineup and remember, you have to do this on both sides of your bow. Again, we'll provide people to help if you would like it. And we're pretty sure, we haven't set the boat numbers yet, but we're pretty sure everyone's gonna have a 3-digit number. So it's 6 of these suckers. And look at this, I'm having trouble getting that transfer film separated from the paper again. Partially because I don't have the longest fingernails, but partially because it's just hard. So while I'm struggling with this, let's quickly address the fact that in past years, we have invited people to make their own artistic digital numbers with electrical tape. Having been the photographer a few years now and looking at images, trying to read numbers from photographs, we very kindly ask you to not make electrical tape artwork this year. We're buying these so that it'll be very easy for the photographers, and it'll be very easy for the race committee to identify you. I actually missed that black is up a little bit. There was a bubble in the vinyl, so I just lifted, put it back down, make sure there's no bubbles. I didn't say that with the 3. Just make sure it's nice and clean. And then we're gonna grab a corner and remember to pull down flush against the hull, nice and slowly, and then pull this down, and then kind of go over it with your finger. And look how beautiful this looks, right? Like, this is super pro. This is awesome. The one will go there. You can space them out however you think looks good, and then do the other side. And we greatly appreciate the effort you put into getting these right so that they stay on. And then just to demonstrate how nicely these come off, you can grab it with your finger, and it's just vinyl. It just sticks. So it's not gonna leave any crappy residue on your boat. So we greatly appreciate you agreeing to do this. And Forrest, who has the camera right now, thank you, Forrest, took a boat with these numbers on it out the gate this last weekend, blasted through the rough water, rode out there for a couple hours, came back, number was on here beautifully. So we appreciate your effort, and hopefully we see you Saturday afternoon to get this done ahead of time, and if not, Sunday morning. Just make sure you leave yourself enough time to do this Sunday morning if you're gonna wait. But we'll have people on hand to help you. Thank you.
Woo!